Next fight is Trickmaster. Trickmaster is actually a very enjoyable fight once you start to get some real technical prowess to it, but until then, it can probably be one of the most frustrating fights in the game. It can feel like he'll parry you randomly, you are sometimes whiffing hits that you shouldn't be, that kind of thing. The trick with Trickmaster is that you're going to knock him down a total of, I believe, 5 times, and every time that you knock him down, you want to get in one full combo and also 2 more hits. So what I mean by that is, Trickmaster gets knocked down, I will jump and do 1 full air combo, 3 swings, and then as soon as I land on the ground, I will begin mashing my attack button, circle in the Japanese version, X in English, and do an auto jump swing, and then hopefully get a second swing from an overhead swing. So I'll get the underhand and overhead swing, and that will allow me to get the maximum amount of damage as possible. Now, more important than all that is being able to jump on the chair. So you want to find yourself a visual cue that works for you for jumping onto the chair, because believe it or not, most of the problems in this fight come from not being able to jump onto the chair or not being able to jump past the chair quickly. So Trickmaster normally stands somewhere right about here. So I like to jump the chair. I take note of where the back legs of the chair are, because it can be quite deceptive if you're standing right here and it looks like you can actually jump on the chair, but really you can't. You're going to get blocked by the back of it. I personally like to stand right about here, right about this intersection of tiles, and then do a full jump to the left. Others like to get closer to the chair and jump onto it. I personally find that this works for me. You're gonna have to find a visual cue that works for you, unfortunately. But yeah, I jump right about there, and as soon as I land in the chair, as soon as I land in the chair, I jump out at a 45-degree angle, right back at Trickmaster, and then swing. And I always do a full jump on both of these. Full jump, full jump. Now, if you have an immense amount of trouble getting on the chair, you can try to get on the table with a ledge grab like this. There we go. But getting on the table is a bit slower, which gives Trickmaster more time to recover and means he has more chance to parry you. At the beginning of the fight, you're going to see me tilt my camera upwards like that. The main reason for me tilting that camera upwards is actually not so much so I can see the edge of the table, but more to delay for a moment. If you delay for a moment, Trickmaster will take about a half a step towards you before you actually get to him and combo him. And when you do that, he's a little bit easier to hit from the chair. It's a little bit harder to whiff on him, so I like to do that, wait about a half a second, and I find that just doing that that little tilt of the camera works out pretty well for the timing. So here we go. Let's see if I can do the fight properly. Full jump, first combo, and I already messed up. So I'm gonna jump into the chair. Another combo. Because I didn't get the extra 2 hits, he didn't get knocked down there. But he'll get knocked down here. Jump, swings, and yeah, so if you don't get those extra 2 hits right away, the fight changes drastically. Goofy knocked him down now, which is not great because it means I'm not going to get another 2 hits. The more damage you get on Trickmaster while he's knocked down, the less damage it'll take to knock him down the next time. Which is why you really want to make sure you get those extra 2 hits in every time. If he gets away from you like this, you can just spam fire until he gets knocked down. And then he's usually 1 or 2 swings away. You can even continue spamming fire, but I think he would have been out of range. Let's do it one more time. That shows kind of how to recover a bad fight. Whenever you start to get parried a lot, just immediately get back to the chair, bail on your current combos, and jump back towards Trickmaster. And if he gets too far away, just immediately start using fire. We'll go one more time though and try to get a proper fight and show you what that looks like. And you notice the difference between these 2 fights might just be one specific swing. I had a combo that was on the ground, and that was all that it took to mess up the fight. I also have a visual cue, by the way, for jumping onto this table. It's right about here. It's just past this intersection of tiles that I'm standing on now, but more in the middle of this lighter colored tile, not towel. So we'll give one more shot. Alright, so this one's already going a little bit better, and then you see I get the 2 extra hits there. And every time, as soon as I'm landing, that's when I'm jumping. As soon as I'm landing on the ground. Extra 2 hits, those are the 2 hardest to get. He won't get knocked down this time. That's a perfect fight. So, that shows you how to recover a bad fight and how to do a perfect fight. So hopefully that'll help.